Hope everything is well. Today, I'm going to talk about pros and cons of Transit versus Chevy Express. So, in my opinion, from all the reading I've done, Chevy Express or GM Savannah is a superior van. There's no doubt about it to me. In terms of build quality, in terms of reliability, um, and in my own experience, the Chevy Express is a good van. Um, but yet, I still hesitate to buy an Express, a brand new Express. You can still get them 2018, 2019. The reason I hesitate is because I want a high top, and that's a big part of why I want to get a different van or a new van eventually. So, to discuss the details of what makes me think that even though the Chevy is a better van, I still might get the Transit, I think about the main reason I would not get the Express is because you can't get a high top. And I could put a high top on, but it's a huge endeavor. Any way you look at it, it's huge. There's a place in Southern California that's probably the best one in North America called Fiberine. They charge about $2,000-3,000 US. By the time I pay for gas and the currency exchange, it's going to be about 5,000 Canadian. Add to that, it's a 19-hour drive from Vancouver to Southern California each way. And that really does not appeal to me. I don't like driving that much, and I have responsibilities here. I can't be gone for 2 weeks. So I don't know if I can swing that or if I want to swing that. Now, I did look into a local option. I emailed a couple local places. Most places won't do it. And the one that will do it is going to charge $7,500 Canadian, 7,500, and that's not including tax. So add another 12% to that, and just the principle of paying that much, it just I don't know if I could stomach it. So yeah, so that's one part of the reason why Chevy Express is not that likely. Or at least it's debatable. The other part of the reason is the fiberglass itself. When you put a fiberglass top on, my goal is to have minimum 600 watts of solar on the roof, maybe even more, as much as I can possibly fit. I need a space for a roof vent, and then the rest is going to be solar. I've learned that in Vancouver climate, you need as much possible energy draw as you can get. Otherwise, you're going to be living like I am with no fridge, and I'm able to charge my phone, and I'm able to run a couple LED lights, but every morning I wake up, it's like 12.2. So, yeah, I don't drive that much, so solar is my best option for meeting energy needs. So next time I'm gonna do it like crazy. However, the drawback to that is that with a fiberglass roof, I don't have confidence in fiberglass. I have built a number of bass guitar cabinets, and before I built one, I actually bought one made of fiberglass, and that thing gave me nothing but problems, because where the screws went into is a weak point, and yeah, it was light, but I found that if I used Italian poplar wood, It was only about 3 pounds lighter than Italian poplar, but you get all the benefits of having a wood cabinet. Anyway, I don't want to get into all that, but suffice it to say, drilling holes through fiberglass roof, I think there's ways you could do it. You could like mount oak onto one side, really dense wood, and then use epoxy to glue it on and screw it on. But even though that may work, is it going to last for 20 years? I don't really want to risk it. I don't really want to, roll the dice on that. I want it to be, this is going to work well, and it's a proven method, and no issues. The other thing with a fiberglass roof is that you have limited options to get actually a flat roof where you can actually fit enough panels on. I mean, look at Bob Wells' van. He's got one of his panels hanging off half the van because the roof can be quite curved and you can't actually get the panel on properly. So that's another reason I'm leaning against the fiberglass roof. Another reason is because of this right here. All the way around the van if you get it installed, by a RV place or aftermarket, I guess I call it, you're going to have a lip, about 3 to 5 inch, not 3, more like 5-inch lip, all around the circumference of the van, which really, it makes it challenging because now your head is going to be hitting this thing up here all the time if you have your bed high, or your shoulder might hit it. It's just in the way, and I'd really rather not have that. Benefit of the high top is you can raise your bed higher, you can have more storage underneath, and this thing kind of makes that a little more challenging. So there's a number of reasons why the high top, fiberglass high top, is not looking so good at this point. I mean, I still have a long way to go to do research and figure it out. Now, for the Transit, it's a thing about the internet. Some people are like, gaga, oh, it's the best van ever, it's amazing, blah, blah, blah. And other people are saying, after 20,000 miles, all this stuff is going wrong. And, one guy is saying about how the rear door seals don't seal properly. And he showed how he's in the, I guess, the desert, or he was in a very dusty area, and you could see the dust go right underneath the door seals. And I'm like, I can't have that because I'm in a very rainy climate and I need it to be 100% sealed. So that's like, oh man, it's just not when you're spending $40,000 on a vehicle, you want to make sure it's a good, it's reliable, and it's built well. And at this point, I have my reservations. Now, other people, like I said, they're like, oh, that's the best van ever. And, I have had no problems. It's very comfortable. Sounds like even the ProMaster is getting better because they've had it out for 4 or 5 years now. So they've addressed a lot of the problems that it was having in the beginning, like they fixed the headlight problem. But still not. I still don't have confidence in the Ram ProMaster. So yeah, as I said before, I have challenges making big decisions, and spending this kind of money is a big decision. So I'm hesitant to drop 40 grand on a van that doesn't perform the way a brand new van should be. And that's the other thing. What happens, okay, maybe in the first 5-10 years it's okay, but what, as it gets older, maybe it's 15 years old, and now the quality, the workmanship is really going to show on an older van. So I don't know, guys. I'm still thinking about it. I'm not ruling anything out. Any ideas you have about this topic, in terms of pros and cons, all that kind of stuff. I'd love to hear it. The more information I have, the better decision I believe I can make. Thanks for watching, and be well, my friends.